What if I told you that 92% of people who set goals never achieve them? That means out of every 100 people you know chasing dreams, only 8 actually make it. The rest, they quit, they stall, they fail. But why? The answer isn't what you think. It's not lack of talent. It's not bad luck. It's something far more dangerous, something you might be doing right now without even realizing it. And in this video, we're going to break down why most people fail, and more importantly, how you can win. Welcome to the channel where we talk success, mindset, and how to build a life you don't need a vacation from. Let's dive in. The illusion of effort. Let me introduce you to someone. Let's call him Jake. Jake was the kind of person who always talked about his dreams. He had plans to start a business, plans to lose weight, plans to move to another country. You name it, Jake had a vision board for it. He was a hard worker at his 9 to 5, but every Monday he'd say, "This is the week I finally start." And then, he didn't. Maybe you know a Jake, maybe you are Jake, because here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they think effort equals progress. Jake felt productive because he was busy, but being busy isn't the same as moving forward. Planning isn't doing, thinking isn't building. You can spend 10 years getting ready and never take a single real step forward. The real reason people fail. Now, here's where it gets real. The reason most people fail is simple. They can't handle discomfort. Think about it. Waking up early, uncomfortable. Saying no to distractions, uncomfortable. Failing publicly, very uncomfortable. So what do people do? They stay in the comfort zone, the zone where it's safe, predictable, familiar. But here's the brutal truth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Every successful person you admire, they didn't make it by staying comfortable. They made it by embracing pain, risk, embarrassment, and the unknown. You want to win? Get ready to be uncomfortable. Consistently. The trap of motivation. Another reason people fail, they wait for motivation. They say, "I'll start when I feel ready." But let me ask you something. When's the last time motivation lasted longer than a few days? Motivation is like a spark. It feels great, but it burns out fast. Discipline, on the other hand, is the engine. Here's the difference. Motivation says, "I feel like working today." Discipline says, "I'll work no matter how I feel." Winners build systems. They don't rely on mood swings. They don't ask themselves if they feel like it. They do it anyway. The fear that kills dreams. Let's go deeper. Most people don't even realize this, but the real thing that's stopping them isn't fear of failure. It's fear of judgment. Think about it. What will people say if I post this? What if I start a business and look stupid? What if I fail in front of everyone? That fear, it paralyzes more dreams than failure ever could. But here's the crazy part. Those people you're afraid of, they're not even watching. Everyone's too busy worrying about their own lives to obsess over yours. So, the next time fear tries to whisper, "What will they think?" answer it with, "Who cares?" Because the truth is, no one is thinking about you as much as you think they are. How you can win, all right. So, we've talked about why people fail. Let's talk about how you can win. Here are 5 steps you can start today that separate the 8% who succeed from the 92% who don't. Step 1. Focus on identity, not just goals. Goals are great, but identity is better. Don't just say, "I want to write a book." Say, "I'm a writer." When you shift your identity, your habits follow. If you are the type of person who works out, you don't need motivation to hit the gym. You just go because it's who you are. Want to win? Change how you see yourself. Step 2. Build unshakable habits. Forget about giant leaps. Win the day, then win the next. If you improve by just 1% every day, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better. That's not a guess. That's math. The people who win in life, they're not superhuman. They just don't break the chain. They show up even when it sucks. Step 3. Eliminate options. Success isn't about having more options. It's about having fewer. Decide once. Make it non-negotiable. I wake up at 6 a.m. I work out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I post content every day no matter what. When something becomes who you are, you don't need to debate it every day. Step 4. Ruthlessly audit your circle. You become like the people you hang around. If your friends are always broke, complaining, and wasting time, guess what? You probably are too. But if you hang around people who are building, growing, dreaming, you'll be pulled up to their level. Cut the anchors. Find your rocket fuel. Step 5. Take imperfect action. Here's a harsh reality: done is better than perfect. Most people never launch because they're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect version. But nothing will ever be perfect. Launch messy, fail fast, learn faster. Winners don't wait for the green light. They become the green light. Let me ask you a question. What would your life look like 6 months from now if you just decided, really decided to stop waiting, stop doubting, and just go all in? Not 50%, not I'll try, 100%. Most people won't do it. Most people will watch this video, feel inspired for a moment, and go right back to scrolling. But you've made it this far. That means something. So here's your challenge. Pick one goal, make a 30-day commitment, track your progress daily, and do one uncomfortable thing every day that moves you closer. No excuses, no waiting for motivation, just relentless forward motion. Let me leave you with this. You don't need more time, you don't need more talent, you don't even need more money. You just need to decide. Decide that failure is not your future. Decide that the comfort zone is not your home. Decide that you will be one of the few, not one of the many. Because in the end, success is not reserved for the lucky. It's reserved for the committed. So go, be the exception. The world doesn't need more dreamers. It needs more doers. If this video fired you up, drop a comment with "I'm all in." If this message spoke to you, if you're on your journey figuring things out one step at a time, hit that like button so more people can see this. Share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And if you want more content that inspires, uplifts, and keeps it real, subscribe and join this journey with me. We're all just trying to find our way together.